Welcome in, race fans, to another exciting Ancient Cave race here at Earthbound Super Series. I am Pebble Possum. I'm also joined by Brooke. It's not on the layout, but she's also here with me.
Hello.
And we have a lower bracket race tonight between our own Attack Slug and also LyraDNJ. And flags tonight, there are no special challenge flags, just straight up vanilla Ancient Cave. So it will only be terrible to our runners in the normal ways and not any of the special cruel ways.
Black machine broke.
And we're off.
Yeah, Ancient Cave is cruel enough already.
It really is.
Oh dear.
This is... Speaking of cruelty, this music is
It's not great. I think the sound font might be wrong there. I hope it fixes itself. Nope. Okay. We have a backstage pass that's might be useful.
Yeah, it'll be one of these skip items that allows us to skip ahead a few floors.
Yeah.
Should we find the room it can be used in.
Yeah, I've definitely heard this song not broken before.
Yeah, I'm actually listening to both streams on the side, and it's broken on one and on the other, I think.
Oh, that's... I'm only listening to Lyra's audio.
Yeah, it sounds it's especially terrible this way, honestly.
Yeah. Okay, phew. Lyra finds a skip.
Thank God.
Yeah, that backstage pass came in handy already.
Yeah. See what she skipped to once she checks the hint man down here.
Rough isn't too deep, so...
Third floor.
Yeah,
okay,
fourth.
Short little skip.
Ooh, that boss list though. Got a nightmare on 6 and a carbon dog on 8.
Ugh, gross. Who was 7? I kind of missed it.
Not carbon dog on nightmare.
Okay, fair enough.
We get a second look at it here. But yeah, I don't think it was anything particularly important.
Barf.
Oh,
Okay, well
that
that is a free star storm. Should we end up there? Though I think both runners will prefer to just skip straight to 9 if at all possible.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be fighting the boss of 7 on a carbon dog seed.
No. Right. Lyra killing a mouse, picking up a few early levels.
Yeah, not super high level enemies at this point.
No.
Oh. So there's the pizza skip. Not super likely to find a pizza, but it could happen.
No. Though if you do find the mock pizza room, you can always order a pizza.
If he decides to show up.
Yeah, that seems like a little sketchy. Whether he does or not.
It's weird. Like, I kind of know how it works, but it's very annoying.
Yeah, it's not consistent. I think it's just because there are some rooms that the pizza man does not like to deliver to, and when you're changing areas of the game you're actually in as often as you are in Ancient Cave, it can just get real confused, I think.
It's also like he needs a path to come in from off screen, so if there's walls around, he won't be able to.
Oh, he won't do the thing he does when he's delivering the zombie paper, huh?
I think he only does that on the way out.
Mm.
Which is weird. It's very Earthbound.
Plastics Enjoy pointing out Slug is playing old people as she likes to do, and her fourth old person is just a ghost. It's already died.
Nice. Not a lot going on in the free shop this time,
No.
but Slug does find an EXP pack.
Yeah. So these scripted encounters, since their enemies are not scaled in this like they are in PK Scramble, some of these early out-of-depth scripted enemies are great for early levels if you can survive them.
And also gets a nice gut save on Pooh. Seems very
Okay.
tanky.
Yeah. It's not freeze resistant though, so this should this alpha
Yeah.
should hopefully do it. Yeah,
Lyra
there she
also
goes.
getting an EXP pack here. Bit of a scarier one, but it just goes
Yeah.
down to a BBR.
Yep. Good use of that BBR to take down one of these early XP packs. Getting all these levels is a pretty good trade.
Yeah.
I've seen the
kind of
Ghost Sprite.
over
It's the
level.
same. It just gets a halo. I'd actually seen it on one of Slug's previous streams, and she had dead kids for a while, and then she did revive them, and I didn't notice because it was still a ghost. It just lost the halo.
Yeah. Ooh, double beam.
Solid weapon for Jeff this early on. Lyra fighting shrooms, that's a risky proposition in the cage, because if you get shroomed, you never know when you're going to be able to get rid of it again.
Yeah, she does have a teddy bear at least, so...
Yeah, and
Good
does
chance that she
escape
doesn't.
without getting shrooms, so good for her.
Both going pretty different ways at this point. Oh, okay. Slug was a bit ahead, but we don't actually know if this is the right way still, because they skipped onto this floor.
LyraDNJ stocking up on some of these secret herbs in the free shop.
Yeah, that's a really nice find.
Yeah. Not really worth enough to sell for value, but being able to res kids is definitely very handy.
Yeah. I mean, you could sell them. Get like
you could
a couple hundred.
Yeah, if you needed like something in particular, like if there was a BBR shop, I guess BBRs are pretty economical. You could feasibly swap herbs for bottle rockets.
Yeah.
But you won't be getting like a ultimate bat or something.
No. Is this a loop? Because I think Lyra came through that room that Slug's in now from the other direction, didn't she? I think it might just be
I have a hard time keeping track of just my own rooms when I'm doing. I can't do it with two races at once.
No. Yeah, because she's found the mole room that Lyra was in.
Hmm. Alright, Slug now also picking up that double beam.
I think there might just be a bunch of dead ends.
Yep. Lyra passing up, fighting that hieroglyph on the wall.
Yeah, I mean she could, but she did already get the levels from that mole.
Yeah, she got some levels already. She doesn't need another. You definitely get diminishing returns on those.
Yeah, the first big fight is huge, and then after that it's It's okay.
Slug does take down the mole as well, though, and picks up that sheriff's band.
Yeah, it's a really nice find this early.
Yeah, the high level bands actually show up much earlier in cave than you'd expect, just because their cell value is less, I think.
Oh, is that how they do it?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's manually put in that way, but I think that is why is that they're actually just less good because you can't sell them for value as well. Which is because that is what you usually use a diamond band for when you're on 8.
Yeah. So Lyra's found the start of the floor, so they were going the wrong way. I think HHV was completely a dead end, pretty much.
Slug has found the end though.
And Lyra's found a skip, but I don't think she's found any burgers yet.
It's unfortunate. Burgers, there's 3 different burger skips, so if you can find the burger shop, that's always good to have.
I don't remember who the floor 3 boss was here, but I don't. Oh, I think that's the ruler skip.
Oh. Yep, this is the ruler skip. So we'll see where she goes from here.
It's ahead.
Yeah, it's not floor 1 music. We see some art and sprouts, slimy piles.
That could be fairly high level if they're the deep darkness slimes.
Oh, it's another hieroglyph is the floor 3 boss for Slug.
Yeah. Okay, that didn't look very high level.
Okay, so it was 4 though, so this is probably maybe 5.
Yeah, maybe.
Slug onto 4. Here's Scaraba for her. Picks up a picnic lunch.
Already has a wet towel, so.
Yeah, that was the other find in the free shop. Doesn't check the other shops. Oh, finds a skip here too. Here's that wet towel skip.
Oh. Okay. So Lyra's on at least floor 6.
Oh, but she actually doesn't have the wet towel. Oh, there it is. Never mind. She
Yeah.
found it.
They're high-fiving through a skip.
That's amazing.
So Lyra doesn't know
More
that
wet
this
towels.
is floor 4. So she might go down and check the hint guy.
How did Lyra end up on here? She skipped here from 3, right?
She skipped from 3. And then...
Was it a double skip?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that would explain it.
Yeah. So this is floor 6 at least.
There's another skip, the one at house store. And definitely does not have the money for that yet.
No. I don't think you ever have the money for that until you're on like floor 8 and you don't want to skip anymore.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes if you like found like something really valuable in the free shop and
Yeah,
were able
maybe.
to sell it, but yeah, it's not super common. Shiny coin is it's the second best coin since I'm the coin tracker now. So this is maybe 7.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell with all of the sank enemies and stuff. I would have said 6 from the enemies that we're seeing.
Yeah, these do like kind of look like 4-6 enemies. That can be like a little misleading to be on how I think the enemies are determined by how many doors deep the cave is rather than the actual floor it is. Which
Yeah.
strong correlation, but a shorter cave can lead to some less terrible enemies.
So there's the skip that Lyra found. It's funny how they're both taking like completely different routes through the cave, but just ending up in all the same places.
It is kind of interesting how that's working out. Talisman coin.
That's one of the coins.
Oh, it is one of the coins. It's the third best coin, the third strongest coin, and also a holy fry pan, which is a really nice find for Paula. And a night pendant. That would come in handy if we did have to fight Nightmare here.
Yeah. Or Carbon Dog, even.
Yeah, also Carbon Dog, true. With Carbon Dog, hopefully you're at least finding sea and earth pendants before you have to fight them, but sometimes
Yeah.
you don't.
I think Pooh with a night pendant and like a good coin on is pretty safe against phase 2. Against Diamond Dog. Because you can just keep brain shocking and hope you don't get diamondized. And Diamond Dog has psychic points as well that you can steal.
Yeah. Yeah, that does sound like a pretty sustainable strategy. Sucks to survive with only one kid, but any fight against dog you win is a good fight, honestly.
Yeah. And there is still the chance that you get diamondized.
We are in the theater. Lyra does not go through the show ticket yet. Setting the exit mouse. This is an easy one to backtrack through. We just need $30. Maybe she's poor at the moment. I'm not sure. Oh no, this is backwards. We've heard this music before.
Have we? Was this floor?
I think it was the third floor music.
Oh, okay. I mean, Lyra clearly thinks she's heard it before. Oh, and there's the boss.
Alright, it's 7. The coins did not lie. So that means she'll be getting Starstorm at the end of this, which is nice.
She's kind of low on psychic points for this fight. Because Master Bath could be pretty tanky.
Yeah, she does have that bottle of water. She'll get another freeze off of Pooh from that. Maybe she'll switch to alphas. No. Oh, yeah.
Nah. She has to be fairly close, but... Oh, there
we go. Good chunk of levels as well for the trouble.
Yeah, that's a ton of experience. Basically leveled enough for Gygus now.
Yeah, did not see healing gamma in that text, but still pretty good.
And
Oh,
she's going to 8.
going to 8 and into the belch base. Alright, Slug now about to approach the barf. Oh, gets jumped by presence.
Oh, that would be a cup of coffee as
Okay.
well.
Oh, unfortunate.
Lyra, no, there's a full heal in there.
Slug survives the coffee, checking her inventory. Using healing items, eating food instead of lifing up for kids is smart.
Yeah. Ness does have a lot of psychic points this seed, though, so
Yeah, that's true.
it might be fine. She does have a lot more psychic points going in than Lyra did.
Yeah, I think she should be okay.
Yeah.
Also, still
Pooh
has her
takes
BBR burns it.
Pooh takes a big hit, though, at the start, and right before some
Does get
really
the
long
heal off.
animations. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing with you can use Ness's PP for the Rockins, but they have a very long animation.
Yeah. Yeah, she managed to survive, but she did have to burn a turn autoing instead of using PSI.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that was
Oh,
very
that was
quick.
fast. It's a Slug hot on the heels of Lyra, coming into 8. Lyra finds a regular bazooka in the shop.
Odds of life as well are really nice.
Yeah, for sure. Even having all those secret herbs already, they're just not completely reliable.
And it looks like Slug's not going on to floor 8.
She's got. I don't think she checked this skip, but she'll definitely turn around though. She's heard the music here. Yep. Makes a save. Turns right around.
Yeah. I wonder if she's actually going to go up to 8 or if she's going to stick around on 7 and try and find a skip. She's thinking about it. It's a hard decision.
It is. Looks like she has decided to proceed forward.
Yeah, I think that's what I would do, but I wouldn't be too super happy about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there's no guarantee the skip exists. You might end up having to fight dog anyway, and then you're just hopelessly behind.
I think as long as you get a save close to dog or set the mouse and then save, I think it's not too bad.
Yeah. Because dog is a fight where you can just get lucky,
Yeah.
and you only need to be lucky once.
Yeah, he can just do nothing.
Mrs. Regurgitation is quite a name.
I like that one. Meanwhile, Lyra found an earth pendant, so she's kind of well set up for dog.
Yeah, Earth Pendant. It doesn't protect you from freeze super great, but it is 90% flash resistant,
Yeah,
which is generally good enough, unless you're very unlucky.
just don't get unlucky.
Exactly.
That's Diamond Dog anyway. Like,
Slug is going up into the spiral, peek for some items. She got the Sun Guts Belay and see what the other one was.
I think it was like a bracelet or a pendant.
Hmm.
Not a pendant, a coin. Like one
Oh,
of the
coin.
not useful ones.
I mean, all coins are useful against dog, honestly.
Yeah.
And then Lyra has some kids down. Paula is down. Pooh is close to death. Starstorming just to get out of this fight.
Yeah. Probably backtracking to the heal, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, those enemies being really mean, especially with the tiny ghost that's following her.
Oof.
Oh, just
Oh, that's
digging
right. She
into
did
the
have all the secret
herbs.
herbs. Yeah.
Yeah.
That ghost is still going to be real annoying for a while then.
Yeah. I can't really remember how far back the skip was though. Not the skip, the full heal.
It's all the way back through Brick Road at least.
Yeah.
That's not a short walk. Slug doing some shopping now, ditching some of these less useful items from earlier floors. I don't think she bought the bazooka. Unless she did it first, before I noticed.
Yeah, I wasn't looking. Bazooka's kind of a good item in this. Like,
Yeah,
if you
even
don't
if
have,
it's not the even if it's not the heavy bazooka, like it's
yeah,
damage. It's
yeah,
guaranteed damage.
you do end up in situations like, especially on the Gygas fight, where you just have nothing else going on, and
Mm-hmm.
like 100 damage a turn or so will actually just get the fight done.
Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, we turn to a snake bag sometimes on Gaga, so bazooka is a significant upgrade from a snake bag.
Yeah.
Ooh, and Lyra now entering the underworld floor, which is pretty gross to have spirits in. She
And
is
to take the
gonna
heal.
she is gonna blast this ghost away with a geyser of water, though.
I think that's the other geyser.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That is the HP geyser. You're right.
Yeah, the stasis one is the one that's above the town area.
Right, Fobbies are running away from. She could green swirl some Bobbies and then Starstorm them. Only 4 though in this fight.
Yeah.
Ooh, they're tanky enough to withstand that, I guess.
Well, plus a rocking beta as well.
Yeah, those are some tanky Fobbies.
Did look like they gave a lot of experience though.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you want to grind on those or not.
I mean, they are a solid chunk of experiences. If you could fight 6-packs, I would, but
Yeah.
they just couldn't pathfind through these weird collision trees, I guess.
Yeah. And also, if she's committing to fighting Carbon Dog, then she's going to be getting a lot of experience from that. So.
True.
Yeah.
Though, of course, you might want the experience just for fighting dog as well.
Yeah,
Just
that's
have
true.
more HP, more PP.
don't think I've seen somebody stay at the tender in
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
Ancient Cave.
Oh, MBRs.
Ooh.
Well, that's gonna solve the dog problem.
Yeah, she's got lots of stuff to sell too, so she's going to be able to buy like 6 or 7 maybe.
Selling a holy fry pan, I'm not sure. I think there's a diminishing return on the number of rockets you buy here, honestly, because they're not good in the Gygus fight, actually.
Yeah, unless you happen to find a rabbit's foot.
Yeah, and even then, Pokey can just be weirdly faster than usual.
I think she only bought 4 there. I think that makes sense, saving money for super bonds and stuff.
Yeah, should she find them. I wouldn't have sold the holy fry pan though. I mean, you don't usually think of Paula as a physical character, but stats are randomized in this, and she can actually be a decent beater as well.
Yeah, I think I would have sold a bunch of defensive equipment at this point.
Yeah, I mean, she did also do that.
Yeah, but I think she just sold some extra ones, not what she had equipped.
Hmm. Making a save in Ness's house. Still has that ghost following her.
Yeah, I mean, if she gets the carbon dog, then...
That's true, the
never
dog
mind.
will probably kill it. Okay, we're gonna get it removed from the hot spring though. Or fire
Yeah.
spring.
Yeah, that's always my favorite way of dealing with tiny ghosts, is to just run into an enemy that uses fire.
Yeah, sometimes it's convenient that those enemies come in the same place. You get the smoldering pile in the same place as the evil elemental.
Yeah. Gotta be getting fairly close to the end of floor 8 at this point, I think.
Slug hesitating briefly before deciding to plunge through the underworld.
Yeah, it looks like Lyra doesn't have any coins at all at this point, which is a little bit scary.
Yeah, that is definitely gonna increase her diamond eyes risk, but she's got these MBRs, so as long as it doesn't happen to Poosh, or sorry, to Jeff, she should be okay. Jeff eats a fireball right away. Does get healed in time.
Oh,
this dog is freeze
coming up.
resistant. Disgusting. Lyra wanting to save her MBRs for phase 2, it looks like.
I think I'd want to be using them phase 1 and hope that phase 2 is more vulnerable to freeze.
Yeah, I mean, phase 1 isn't the one that... Phase 1 can't diamond bite, but yeah. Oh... Okay, no, she is gonna MBR it.
Yeah. Might not be able to save Jeff in time here. Okay, just going for the defense, yeah.
Rocket 2.
It's about
Not
2,000
enough.
damage done. She's probably done pretty soon.
Gonna burn the last MBR.
Oh, that
I
would
think
do
that's
it
a
for
good
sure.
call.
Oh, there's the diamond.
Takes a diamond.
Honestly,
You're
that's
fairly unscathed, yeah.
yeah. I think Ness getting diamondized at the end might be a good thing. Like, Ness doesn't really benefit that much from getting extra experience.
Nice. That's true. His stats are already very good.
Yeah. And he's not gonna learn healing gamma, most likely.
I missed how many MBRs Slug bought. Well, during that fight.
Oh, did she
Or
go
if
over
she
there as well?
I mean, she was over there. I saw her walk back from it. I can't imagine she didn't check the shop.
Yeah, if you walk all the way over there, that's probably what you're going for.
Souvenir coin for DNJ. Lyra. Octobot. Getting away. This is just kind of an ugly room to have to go through on 9.
Yeah.
Oh, gets
Oh,
the green
nice
thrown up.
green.
Yeah, that was nice. Good one too. Mooks.
Yeah, and
And
she
right
checks.
into the sewers. Disgusting.
Ugh. Yeah, she does have PSI Short Sigma already, so I don't think there's anything except for pendants that she really needs at this point.
No, the penance will do it. She has a bazooka as backup damage should Pokey be freeze resistant.
I don't remember who the Prey Kid is, but
You know what? I don't think I ever bothered to look, to be honest.
I feel like it might be Jeff, but it might not be. It's classic Ancient Cave. You get to floor 9 and you like.
All right, now who is Prey?
Yeah, I normally try and check early on so that I can like prioritize giving them the good armor and stuff, but sometimes I forget.
Yeah, completely with you there. Okay. Well, we'll fight a UFO and we'll be able to check here.
Nope, she
never mind. We're auto
auto-fights.
fighting. Thanks, Flood.
This is looking like a really linear floor 9. Like Lyra's
Yeah.
just finding all dead ends.
EX water for poo is nice to find here.
Here goes Slug's Diamond Dog fight.
Okay, Paula is mirror, Jeff is Prey.
Okay, she only bought 3 MBRs, which is kind of.
Yeah, that's not gonna it's not gonna take the dog down for sure. She's gonna have to get some backup damage. She is burning 2 on phase 1.
They're also not rolling very high.
Ugh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
She's
Lyra
gonna
was
save
getting
the
about
third,
1,000.
probably. Going for thunders for damage. That's a feels bad.
And she got hit by the spray of fire, so I think she might be done.
Yeah, she might be. Yeah, down 2 kids.
She does have revival items, though, I think.
Yeah, I think she does have the herbs. Herbs only res kids to like 40 HP or so though, so they will go down again pretty easy if you can't heal them right away.
Yeah, it's 25% of max HP.
And the herb also didn't work.
Yep, and they also have that 25% to not work.
Go with bazooka.
Yeah, she's already out of rockets.
Yeah. Opting to go for Starstorm over Brain Shock strats, though.
Oh, but Jeff's HP is so low that he just dies to the reflect.
Oof. He really wants the XP from this fight, too.
Yeah.
Oh, DNJ finding a heavy bazooka on the other side. So she'll definitely be set for damage.
Her inventory's so full that she didn't even have to move it. That's a strat. Slug's actually looking fairly stable here.
Yeah. There's the glorious light, though. That's scary.
Yeah.
No one goes down to it, but
Yeah, she does have 2 flash resistance pendants, though.
not on her casters, though, notably.
Yeah, yeah. I think Ness and Jeff might be able to clutch the fight if Polo and Pooh both go down.
She does have a lot of PP to dump into Rockins.
Yeah, and the bazooka for nice consistent damage.
Mm-hmm. I get through with all kids up.
Yeah, that was 2 surprisingly clean dogfights.
Is this gonna be enough for? No, it's life up Gamma. Oh, she does have healing Gamma already. Okay, that's convenient.
Oh yeah, Pooh must have learned that earlier.
Star Pendant on Lyra's side.
So we're probably going to want a second pendant just because Jeff's the prey kid and he can't heal himself.
Mm-hmm. We do have the Earth Pendant.
Yeah. Yeah, that might be good enough.
I think so, especially if with how tanky, how much HP both Pooh and Ness have. Earth Pendant should be enough on either of them.
Honestly, the Night Pendant as well. Like, Ness is so tanky that he probably survives a freeze.
Yeah, Night Pendant might actually just be better just to not get that 10% free, 10% flash through.
But yeah, I think she's fairly well set up at this point.
Mm-hmm. We just have to find Gygus.
It's always how it goes in Ancient Cave. Either you get set up and you just want to find Gygus, or you find Gygus and you think, what? I'm nowhere near ready yet.
That is indeed the way of the cave. I like the color scheme on these bukas on Slug's side.
It's nice. The totally sky lasers.
Yes.
Oh, there's the full heal again. I forgot how early on the floor that is. It's kind of not ideal. You kind of want it to be a bit closer to Gygus.
Or at least like next to a phone.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen any phones.
So you can like save and then like set your just have like a place that death warp back to, and then use your mouse.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've seen any phones on floor 9.
No, I don't think I have either. Oh, here's the arms dealer. Do we have bombs? No, bunch of garbage.
Just absolutely nothing. It's kind of weird seeing pyramid enemies this deep.
Yeah, it is. This is a pretty tame fight to take. An iframe pass for the really nasty stuff.
Yeah. We're seeing like Stonehenge base enemies as well.
Oh, there's a signed banana skip. So there was one skip to 9.
Yeah. That's one of the really unlikely skips, though.
Yeah, you have to find the item and then also the room. And that it's one of those that only shows up in chests.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
there's
there's
Gaius.
Gaius. Going Night Pendant on Polar, Earth Pendant on Ness. I think Pooh has an Earth Pendant as well.
Yeah, he does. Did she set the mouse?
I don't think she did.
Ah, there we go.
It's kind of not the best place to set it, but at least she did.
Yeah, I wouldn't walk all the way back to the door just to do it.
Yeah.
And I would be reasonably confident in her position going into this Gaius fight as well.
Yeah, she's looking pretty good. Kids are nice and tanky. She's got revives if things do go wrong. Jeff's kind of frail, but with all the revives, it shouldn't be too big a problem.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that the one kid that has low HP is Jeff, and he's also the prayer kid.
Yeah. See, Lyra's going for the brain shock strat, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, you certainly don't have to do that when you've got the shields. Just to make it go a little faster, I guess.
Yeah. She's also not going for paralysis on Pokey.
Now that part's interesting.
Yeah. Actually, the Super Plush Bear is tanking Pokey pretty well at this point.
Still, though, it's only 50% at best, so I would... You gotta count on it taking a couple turns, so you can't just do it once the bear's gone.
Yeah, Pokey's fairly freeze resistant.
Oh, not low HP, though.
Yeah. Guess she didn't need the paralysis.
Guess not. Alright, we are into phase 2.
Yeah, she's just lifing up Jeff every turn, which makes sense. I mean, it's not like Ness has better things to do.
This is true. Yeah, that is... There was no Franklin badge found, so that is the one thing that could go wrong for Lyra is... Jeff could get hit with a really big thunder.
Yeah, I don't think it even needs to double hit. I think the max roll is like 150.
Yeah, that sounds right to me. Yeah, Ness just got hit for 136, so Jeff is definitely not safe.
There's no response.
Alright, 9 prayers will do it.
She doesn't have enough psychic points for brain shock, which is interesting. I think she
She should
had
have
some DX
water.
water, yeah. Yeah, I think I'd go for the brain shock here. Like, it just
Mhm.
cuts the chance of something bad happening in half.
Yeah, even with all the res items that she has, like having to pick Jeff having to pick Jeff up off the ground is still a wasted turn.
Oh, there she's going for it now.
Yeah.
And I think once the brain shock is up, I think I would just stop lifing up. I mean, it's safer to still do it, but I probably wouldn't bother.
Yeah, it's unnecessary safety, especially I'm not look and see Jeff is praying first. So yeah, maybe not a bad idea to do life ups.
Yeah.
But she has so many res items, like she can afford to just pick Jeff up off the ground if she has to.
Got the 10% flash there, but luckily it was only crying.
Yeah, Earth Brennan's pretty safe because it's 10%, but then also after that 10%, it's a 1 in 4 to actually get one hit killed by it.
Yeah. Yeah, and we don't really
So
care about crying or paralysis here. Like, feeling strange would be annoying. But yeah, it's really only the instant death that's actually a problem.
ooh, Jeff getting lightning again, but just the single does survive it.
Yeah, he's taken a couple, but they've all been low rolls.
Yeah, she is doing safety heals every turn. Unfortunate solidify.
Yeah. Ooh, was that both on Jeff, or did one of those hit Paula before
I
she
think
went down?
I think one hit Paula before she went down.
Yeah.
All right, 2 more.
And this should be GG, even if Jeff gets killed here. Yeah, she's not even bothering to life up this time.
There it is.
GG.
GG, Lyra.
That's a really fast time for having to go through Diamond Dog on the way.
Yeah, for sure. Slug is clicked forfeit, but she's still going on stream.
Is that delay, or is she just chilling?
I mean, maybe I'm backed up on her. I have her actual stream up too.
Yeah. And she might just be playing for fun at this point.
Yeah, it could be.
Room next door seems suspicious somehow. I think I'd worry more about this room.
Yeah, for sure. Oh. I thought Slug joined the call for a minute, but she just turned on her mic on her stream. So Lyra will be moving on. Let's see if I'm not sure if I have the challenge bracket somewhere where I can see who goes on to what.
She's going to be racing Temple.
Oh, fun, fun for her. I'm sure that will go. That will go great. It'll be
I
great
mean,
for all our
yeah.
race fans, though.
I mean, it's the number 2 versus number 3 seed, both down in the danger bracket.
Yeah, kind of surprising to see that matchup down there, but that's the cave for you.
Yeah.
Bug is taking fights she definitely doesn't need to, so she might just be playing for fun and not like going for speed anymore at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, Slug is unfortunately out of the tournament this year now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's just auto fighting spirits. And I know Temple's our restreamer tonight. I know he mentioned having to go to bed early. I'm not sure if we'll cut or if we'll keep this on until she reaches Gygus.
Yeah. Yeah, we almost didn't have a restreamer this race, so shout out to Temple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, taking one for the team there for sure. I might go to Slug's chat and ask if she's playing at casual pace now. Okay. Slug has confirmed that she does not intend Temple to keep streaming, so we can raid out.
Yeah.
Let's see, who is a good raid target?
Creodor's
Uh,
playing the Scramble Weekly, which is the no spoilers one. Like,
yeah, that. Oh, the one where you can just reattempt it as many times as you want.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's a good one to raid into. Anyone who has the sword.
Oh, yeah, there we go. GG, Lyra.
GG
Thank you
Lyra.
for racing.
Yes, and thanks Slug for racing as well. Thanks Temple for streaming at the last moment here. And we will see you all next time.
Bye bye.